There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. It's me, Lloyd too. And we're finishing this diamond art kit. I'm pretty pumped. We are so close to it being done. I counted it out and there was only 7 colors left. Woohoo! So yeah, as is tradition, we're going to play Stream Raiders. We're going to send Stream Raiders battles during the part of the stream where we're doing art. So let me set that up. Let's see. Stream Raiders is a free to play game. You log in with your Twitch account and you can level up your units on any streamer's battlefield. It's very cool. Very cool. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It helps I don't know what it helps with, to be honest. What is it? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it helps give my brain something to focus on. Ba 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 ba. A brand new version. It keeps saying this. Looks like it's still updating. Alright, I'll leave it there then. We'll do Stream Raiders eventually. One thing I'm also noticing is my cutie pie little avatar isn't speaking when I'm talking. That's okay. Lip sync? How about we turn that off? Alright, is this working? Hello? Can you hear me now? Hey, okay, cool. At least I move around a little bit. Alright, cool beans. Alright, there's nothing like the present. So we have, for the colors that are left, these 4 silver ones. Flip them over so you can get a little look. Ranging from like, I don't know if heather gray is a good word for it, but up through light gray. And then we've got these 2 pinks. They are pink, I promise. Looks really orange with the colors behind it, but... And then these are orange. Actually, let's do some color theory. Put these next to each other so you can actually see that these are pink. There we go. So yeah, to be honest, I'm gonna give you like a really quick look over some of this. Most of this is done. Most of this is done. And I cannot wait for it to just be complete. I can't wait for it to be complete. This has been a really long journey, just like give you like a little bit more of a pan over more of this. This bowl here with all the seasonings and spices, completely done. All with highlights and everything. These cinnamon sticks, done. This leaf, done. Like we got so much done. These I don't know what the fuck these are. They're like walnuts, maybe? Done. Apple, not done. Let's see, so I'm just gonna rip open the next one. Let's see, if we do an orange... Actually, let's blitz through these grays. There's like none left. Earlier today, I was doing a little bit of this, and I was focusing more actually on doing, what's the word? Ones that I'd missed. Colors that we'd already done, that at the time I'd completely missed what I was looking at. And just, did not finish. C was one that I'd missed a ton of. C was one of the first ones we did though, so I'm not surprised that I missed that color pretty frequently. Alright, so this is number 7, and according to our key, that is G. I've been excited to do this one because this one had a lot of highlights and a lot of key design areas, like the spoons. The spoons definitely had a lot of G, and then in the spices jar, the one that like pops open. Yeah, this really isn't a lot. That's all that this color had. Alright, so 7, that's a G. And that's a Q. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring us, actually. I'm looking over here real quick so that I don't discount anything. No, that all looks good. Yeah, all of the G's are really gonna be in either the spoon or this jar over here. This jar. Alright. I am so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my freedom once I've earned it. Here we go. This is like a very light gray. Very, very light. This whole section with this whole jar with the little tiny spoon in it, it has so many colors left over. It's one of the more colorly complex sections that's left. Because it's got like D's, F's, E's. Oh, so that's a couple C's. Fuck. I still have some C's to do. I knew I was gonna miss some more over here. Oh wow, there was only those 5 G's. 5G? Wow, that was it right there. Okay, so let's spin this bad Larry around. These last few colors are not gonna have a lot of slots. And that's gonna be the really disorienting thing. I guess as I move it, you'll get a really good view of how much of this is done. Yeah, those spoons are what we're gonna focus on. But I'm just gonna carefully spin this all the way around. I was noticing also that I missed a ton of colors in the apples. Alright, great. Hey, camera down here, please. Por favor. Here we go. This is gonna be the bulk of this color. I thought for a while that G was something I'd missed, but nope. Almost one of the last colors to do. The last melon. Oh, I see an R right here. I haven't seen R's in forever. What number was R? R was 18. I don't even remember what that... Huh. Interesting. Did Stream Raiders finish updating? I want to send my battle. But yeah, happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. All day today, it felt like a Thursday. I don't know what it was, but it was a doozy of a Monday for me, but I just, whenever I wasn't really paying attention, just kind of in like a casual, chill state, it just felt like a Thursday. I just like didn't feel like the beginning of the week at all. It felt like I'd already gone through an entire week. Ooh, it's a new event. Let's do it. Ooh, it looks like it's like retro themed. We've done a season like this before. Retro Jerry, welcome to Retrolandia Speedrun. Before you start, I was told to inform you that this event will only last 2 weeks. Good luck. Oh, okay. Thanks. 8 days, there's 8 days left. Oh, fuck. Wait, oh, these are trees. Where are the... Oh. What's going on? Next phase in 1 second. Oh, I don't know why. I've just never noticed that before. Enemies will be revealed over time. Fuck, I can't even plan ahead. I'm gonna place an archer just because I have no idea what's gonna get placed. I have no idea. I have none whatsoever. So let's be very serious about this. We're just gonna, for placing units, this blue area is where you're allowed to place units. And hopefully that'll encourage folks to kind of group together. It'll make it easier when we can place our spell before the fight starts. But yeah, it's just streamraiders.com/t/Lloyd_Lordster. And log in with your Twitch and you can join us. But yeah, we'll let that run in the background. Let's see. Cool beans. Alright, let's keep going. This is so surreal getting this close to the end. There are areas that just have a handful of diamonds to fill in before I realize that I've just completed like, and I just have like a nice, smooth, no sticky spots, finished area. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I really did enjoy doing this. I say did like I don't have at least another hour ahead of me. I feel like a solid 1 to 2 hours is probably what we're looking at for finishing this thing. That's the goal anyway, that's the goal. That's what it feels like. After putting dozens and dozens of hours into this, it feels like we're much closer than when we first started saying, we're almost done, we're almost done. Like, I feel like every title for the art streams for a while was almost done. Like, I feel like it's been almost done longer than longer than not. But yeah, look at this. This spoon is just filling right up. Alright. I have the music on very quiet, and it's been working out at that level so that I'm like less likely to get a headache. But feel free to let me know if you can't hear it well, if you'd like to hear it more, whatever. Whatever works. I was just thinking, I was like, what shows have I been watching? And I haven't really been watching anything. I've, like keeping up with anime that's been coming out this season. But not a ton. Not a ton. Like we're watching Too Many Losing Heroines. That's cute. That's cute. It's goofy, but it's cute. My patience for high school children is not very high or whatever. So I usually end up yelling at animes that are about high schoolers that can't express their emotions, can't communicate effectively. But I enjoy it. No matter how much I'm yelling at it, I'm enjoying it. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, it looks like I started out with the the accent in here, which is all right. Let's see. Oh, that's looking good, and that's like a pop. That pops. That white gray that we're laying down. Okay, a lot of D's and F's through here. D, F, and E. Alright, that's it for G's. Another quick look. Yeah, that's truly it. I'm leaning over to look at the area we left, that had the big, the like pop open section, but no, that's done too, so let me take this away and get our next color. Let's see. Grabbing the little plastic sleeve that went in, so that if I when I inevitably have to grab 2 more diamonds of this exact color if I can find them. Alright, next down the line is number 6. And number 6 is a nice little, it's a cooler gray, it's a slightly darker gray, and that is F. I just, the way the plastic kind of popped, it just splattered a few diamonds everywhere. Not that hard, rigid plastic can splatter, but Alright, great. Here's the new color. A darker gray. I know it's a little subtle of a difference, but I promise it's there. Alright, so that is 6, that is F. F, F, F. We're really gonna round out these spoons. Wow, all of this is D. That's gonna be 4 when we get there. Sometimes when I fill this out, I'll go on a nice even line, but if I'm having a hard time paying attention, I'll like pop around. Sometimes my brain needs to be lied to that more progress is being done than it actually is. The best way to keep morale up. And then if you're like popping around placing them in like nonsensical patterns, filling out that color, before you know it, you're placing the last one in that area and it all ties together. Very nice. Good evening, dancing. Hello, how are we? Welcome in. We are now down to our last 6 colors. Started the stream at 7 and now we're at the last 6. What's great is these are grays that we've got pulled out, and those all go together in either the spoons or the little tiny, it's not really a mason jar. Is there a name for those glass jars that have like the spring-loaded glass top? Let me know, chat, if you know a name for that. Like a real name for it. I mean, you can rename it if you want, but... Yeah, we were just talking about how in the spoons it's E's, D's, and F's, and we're on F. So we are well on our way of being done with these spoons. I'm good, thank you. Those are probably easier. Mason jars, ball jars. I don't, maybe ball jars, but, I feel like mason jars I don't associate with that, like, spring-loaded top. I was also saying that today didn't really feel like a Monday to me. It felt like a Thursday. Not in a yay, we're almost free kind of way, but in a it feels like a whole week's already happened kind of way. Okay, so another quick look. D's, a Q, a few J's. The Q and the J's we definitely missed from before. There are 2 rogue R's there. And then D's all the way up, with E's being like the ultra highlight it looks like. So that's all done there. Taking a quick look around. Alright, let's see. Let's spin this, well, maybe not spin it. I'm gonna move the mic a bit and then bring the camera over. Just thinking about it anyway. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Gotta get a little goofy with it. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I don't know what the spring ones are called. Spring Action Canning Jars. We've renamed them. Well, now you get a good view of it dancing. That's what I was trying to figure out the name of. Gonna drink some water real quick. Well, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some more water. And a stretch. Oh my goodness. I'm being spoiled. Everyone, this is a sign to you too. If you need a stretch or to drink some water, do it. This counts you too, dancing. Wow, I haven't done hand stretches in weeks. That's probably not a good thing. Oh yeah, good stretches. I forgot. Is this F? What is this? Yep, this is 6, and 6 is F on our little chart here. This is a lot more F. Okay. All the rest of them I think are going to be over here. Happy fall, everyone. We just had the equinox like a week ago or something. Sometime semi-recently. Anyone do anything good for the equinox? I mostly forget whenever seasonal wheel holidays happen. Ever since, though, I've been lighting a candle every day, and that's been really nice. It's a Yankee candle, and it's kind of funny because I don't think it's my best smelling candle. Have Yankee candles, like, I don't know, not to be goofy about candles, but have they gotten worse over the years? Because I feel like I'm getting near the end of this candle. It's a glass candle. Um, but I just feel like it's not holding its scent as well as some of my other candles have. How many hours have you invested in this art? I'm thinking several dozen. Like a month ago, it's the end of September, isn't it? Yeah, a month ago, I was joking about 20 hours. So, and for stream alone, you know what? On average, 3 hours once a week for stream. So let's give us our like 7 hours. So not 7 hours, our 7 weeks that we've since I've gotten this. So we're at about a little over 20 hours for stream alone. So, and I've easily done twice as much of that outside of stream. The more I think about it, the more like flabbergasted I am by this number. Steven Odubeif, I'm gonna be so pumped once I am done with this because then I'm gonna be working on Warhammer on Mondays. Warhammer minis. Building and painting. Woo! Hey! Good timing. Hello! Welcome in. How are you? Another beautiful face joining us. I mean, Walmart does carry Yankee candles now. Oh, they do? That's interesting. You're having a small fire almost every night? Well, that's lovely. Sorry, how many hours? I would say at least 60 hours. Stream alone, you know, the math I just did, over 20 hours, and I've spent significantly more time off camera than I have on camera. Like, significantly. And saying twice as much time off camera as on, I think is an aggressive underestimation there. Luckily though, this whole section's been one goddamn color. We'll take it. I am seeing a random T right here, and I haven't seen T in ages. That was one of the first colors we did, I think. There we go. That's that whole jar, at least this color done. Nice. Yeah, yeah. It is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I'll be honest. It's probably the biggest, like, consistent project I've done in a long time. Is that a G? Did I just see a G I just missed? No, those are D's. Okay. I was about to scream. I was like, I just did that color. Don't forget any of our lurkers. We have stream raiders up if you're interested. This is where I have to start paying a little more attention because it's not just this one gray. There's like I can't quite figure out the pattern. It's obviously trying to follow like the concave and convex, like all of the curves of the glass bottle, but because I'm not seeing the vision, it's a little harder to just casually load up the diamonds, you know? Kind of feels like I'm nonsensically putting them down. That last one went down like shit. There we go. Much better. And you're having fun with it. Sure, sure. No, I'm kidding. I really wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it a little bit. And it's so easy to try to monetize your hobbies, monetize creativity, monetize crafting, because we all want to, I don't know, I feel like we all would rather do art than uh, whatever miscellaneous menial labor we've found ourselves into for our 9 to 5s. Look at us cruising. We're cruising along. Look at that. I'm trying not to get like uh right up like myself hulking over this because my microphone is just to the right of my hand. And if I get super close, it's gonna sound like extra dog shit. Is anyone watching any good movies? I saw a random advertisement for a really old, not really old, right? But for an older movie. So 1998, I think it was something like Hope Floats, I think is what it was called. And it looks like really sad, but in a granted it was just like a 2 to 3 minute clip I saw, but it looks very traumatizing, but it looks very good. It's got Sandra Bullock in it, and I feel like all turn of the century Sandra Bullock movies have a very high chance of success. Like you can't really go wrong with those. Cruising through the Greys. Oh, Grey's Anatomy. I tried to pick it back up, I think 2 years ago now, and it was weird. I just couldn't watch it anymore. And I was like, is this what transitioning has done to me? Has it taken away Grey's Anatomy? I don't even know what was happening in the episode, but it was just like, it just wasn't quite clicking. It wasn't quite feeling that dopamine high that Grey's Anatomy used to give to me. Hope Floats, lol. It's very good but sad. We'll start Chaos the Show. That's the one with oh, sexy scientist from Jurassic Park. I can't remember his goddamn name. But yeah, Hope Floats looks good. It seems like it would be like a really good like chick flick in the sense of it having emotions, like in a marketable way. I feel like so the clip I saw, I really don't think it's spoiling anything because it's from 1998. There were people out there with their licenses that weren't even born yet, so um I feel like I'm not spoiling anything. But in the clip I saw is basically Sandra Bullock, the main character, her best friend invited her on a talk show, and under the guise of getting a makeover. But unfortunately, everyone, like including the crowd, the host, everyone knows that she's actually there to admit that she's been having an affair with her husband, but that she wanted to do it on the talk show so that her friend, Sandra Bullock, would give her a chance to explain her side. And I was like, oh my god. No. No. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Um, I don't know. Sandra Bullock's always done a really good job, in my opinion, of playing. I don't know, like some of the earlier depictions of feminine rage that I've like felt were super wonderful, because she does all this like nuance work with like subtle facial expressions, because she's usually, when she in the role she's in, like she has to maintain her composure. Either she's I don't know, like the authority in the situation, or a mother that has to take care of people. I don't know, but she's always, I've had the best portrayals of processing horrible news while maintaining her composure. And I was like, this looks like a good movie. This looks like a good movie. Looks like I'm gonna feel things. Alright, so this next color, I'm gonna do one of these two. We'll see which one I do. That's funny because I too tried to reconnect with Grey's Anatomy and it didn't thrill me like the first time. My love definitely died for it. Yeah, and it's really funny because it didn't age super great. It's always really funny when shows that were progressive for their time age really crappy. Like like Grey's Anatomy always like will have single episode dedications to some sort of timely traumatic thing that's going on that at the time, no one's talking about it in other TV shows. We're being cool, we're being progressive because we're Grey's Anatomy. But then like 5, 6 years later, it's like the way they did it was a little cringy. Like one of the things is I remember some people were, not some people, but when they first introduced like there's one gay couple in the whole show, and they have like a gay and they have a lesbian couple, and through the entirety of the show. And I remember like how much they were lauded for it, but out of like the 50 dozen couples that just randomly have messy hookups, I don't know if we should be giving them awards or anything for that. Alright, so 5 is E. Oh, that's good, because E had a bunch of random dots everywhere. It's like highlights. Most of Sandra's movies are good. Sandra Bullock, yeah. Gross. Yeah, not great. Not great. And it's funny because eventually Meredith Grey, like it comes into her own, has like some real like girl power moments and stuff, but like some folks have like written articles after like revisiting this show. It's been out for, if not 20 years, it's approaching 20 years. Like it's been out for a while. Um and so some people rewatching the earlier seasons, they're like, wow, her husband was gross. He was manipulative. He didn't let her like be independent. He like made her think she was nothing without him. There was this like really weird stuff that didn't need to happen. I'm actually fascinated. This color, this E, um, is a little bit of a teal gray, and I wasn't expecting that. Where I was seeing it elsewhere on the piece, it felt like it was gonna be more of like I don't know, I just wasn't expecting a color like a coolness to the highlight. Yeah, it's like a teal gray. I'm seeing some D's, which is 4. Hold up. No, this is 5. I was like, wait a second. Am I fucking it up? Nope, not yet. It's funny, this is random T, and it keeps distracting me. I haven't used T in that color in a very long time, in probably a month. There's a random C right there, 3 C's in a row. We're gonna try to ignore that and not accidentally place dice there. I almost did it. A die there. A die? Diamonds. There we go. I've got dice on the brain. OG Beifong and I started playing, I think it's like Card Shop Simulator is like more or less what it's called. It's got like a real name, I think. But you just run a card shop. As you make more money, you can hire people to work in it with you. You can buy licensing for more products. You can even open card packs to sell singles. It's pretty cool. Meredith is still in the show 50 seasons later. Well, that's the thing. I don't think she can leave. Because either that, or is it gonna be far enough along that one of her children is gonna... Oops, didn't mean to punch the mic. Is gonna start interning there? Like, Jesus Christ. And it's funny because I know Doctor Who... I haven't really, like, checked to make sure this is still relevant, but I know, like, 10 years ago, Doctor Who was, like, considered the longest running show on television. I think it's cheating. I never really, like, sat down and really got into it. I'm sure I'd enjoy it. But I think it's cheating that it's got that title because the Doctor, the main character, like, reincarnates every, like, I don't know, however many years it takes for people to get bored of the current Doctor. So it's a completely different actor and completely different, like, set of people. And they're like, "Oop, same show though. Same show." And it's like, okay, I get it. You figured something out that works and gets around a technicality. This is actually looking really nice. I thought this was gonna have a lot more to do, but it really isn't. True. Right, like, at that point, I think I'm the only person that placed a unit. Y'all want to see my character get absolutely demolished? Perfect, let's do it. Alright, let's see. Alright. Thanks, me. Let's do a haste. I probably should have done a curse. So what ends up happening with these is if these take too long, they will spawn just several units, like the more time that passes. Oh, without you. Oh, so I can one-shot those. Oh, actually, I might be okay. I might be okay. Oh, the problem is my archer might be too slow before that spawns something huge. Okay, okay, this is actually going okay. Damn, look at me go. Good job, me. There is... Since I place the units, I'm gonna take that gold, thank you. And, there we go. Ooh, what did I get? A bronze musketeer man skin? I guess that's retro. Looks like I finished a quest. Let's go grab that reward. It said I did. There we go. Win 10 battles. I got 10 spell tomes. Love to see it. Let's see. Place 5 units. General Hospital is the longest running show. Like forever? Is that true? How many seasons does that have? That doesn't sound right. They probably have the most episodes, right? Like longest, like time-wise. Too many. Oh yeah, didn't your parents used to watch that? That's true. I forgot. 60 seasons? No. So 20, we'll just round it up to 25 to turn of the century. So that's 35 before then. So that's what, 65? 1965-ish? I was pretty up to date while in high school. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, chat, we're gonna do the archer thing again because, and if I start over here, it won't let them creep up on me. So I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure if this is the right move, but we're gonna do this. So if anyone places units, they can place them right next to me. Alright, about 30 minutes before that is ready. That is so funny. Were you like invested, or was it just you happened to be there and you happened to, um, be subjected to what was going on? Oh yeah, what I was complaining about before is like, with the same logic that Doctor Who has, like, like Stargate and shit should have a lot more. They just had dozens of spin-off shows. What's really funny is sometimes I catch myself like zoning out and having some highway hypnosis with these diamonds. And I'm like, I'm probably just putting them wherever it feels right, like whatever feels good is where these go down. I had a little small voice in the back of my head earlier today that was like, we could finish this today on stream. We could finish this today. Today could be the day. Man, it fucking could. Wouldn't have that been cool? But I don't know about you, but I don't know, man. We still have all of the fruits. They're not finished yet. Granted, they don't have a lot, but there's not a single fruit that's finished. And as I was going through and like checking on colors that I'd already done and wrapped up and put away, I see so many random spots that I missed. It's an easy fix. Open back up, pull out a couple diamonds, plop them down, but it's so funny. So funny how confidently I was like, yeah, I finished all these colors. Kinda. Yeah, see, that's a whole cluster of C. And I just did C again earlier today. So we got C, a bunch of D's, one T, T, D, three C's, a W. When the fuck have I seen a W? 23? That was definitely part of the first round. Alright, so there's a bunch of E's on the very top of this. A bunch of random E's at the top. Fifth place in Sesame Street at 53. I was there. Yeah, he just happened to be there. Don't mind me while I just like Hulk over this because I'm too lazy to spin it all around again. That is so neat. It's a relatively light color in this expansive black, but it does add some dimension to it, which is pretty cool. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. I'm really surprised Doctor Who wasn't up there. Did you just skip it because we were already talking about it, or was it really not on that list? I wonder who lied to me. Okay, so that's all of the E's over here. Alright, time to swivel. Sesame Street. Kat, did you know that Kermit was one of the original Sesame Street cast? I did not know this, and if the internet lied to me again, I'm never trusting anything. It wasn't the list I looked at. Interesting. Interesting. Does anyone want to read a book with me? Read a show, read a series? Animate and voice a YouTube series? Can be serious, can be goofy. Be whatever the fuck we want it to be honest. Alright, that's it. There was one Z right there, one C, god damn it, one C right there, one W, a few S's, an S up here, and a bunch of random shit in here that we missed. A few S's here, A, S, W, A. Okay, but that truly, though, does look like the last E. We're gonna find so many more later, though. I just know it. I can feel it on my bones. Here we go. Doctor Who was 40 seasons. 40 seasons. I feel like... Huh. I don't know. It feels like... I thought... I don't know why. That doesn't sound right. I mean, you're looking at it, so it's gotta be right. Ooh, hydration. Very, very yummy. Yummy water. Okay, so that one's done. These Ys, let's see. I want to do those. So 25. Chat, which one of you fuckers took 25? What? There's no 25 here. Oh. This was somewhere else. I put this directly under my microphone thinking that was my camera. So we had 8 colors at the start of stream, by the way. This is bright-ass yellow. Apparently live does not count. This is so bright. Like, I can't properly express to you how bright this yellow is. Let me move this over just a little bit. Look at this fucker. For context, this is like a blue, black, gray. I literally can't show you how bright this is. It's its own light source. It's its own goddamn light source. It's so saturated too in real life. It's like a very rich yellow. Why can't I? Maybe if I like put it right here. Yeah, you can see it against the black. You can see how bright that is. Guinness record to be exact. It holds the record for most episodes for science fiction. That's gotta be what my brain was doing then. That's gotta be what my brain was doing for it then. General Hospital, though. That's so many. What was it, 60? Is that what I read? 60 seasons? No, thank you. For sure, for sure. It's super funny. There's all of these, like, different categories, like, different shows, different fandoms that, like, we've just never gotten into. And I don't mean, like, in a, you know, like, oh, we'll get around to it. But there's just, like, some that were just, like, we didn't get on that boat, and I'm okay with that. Not, like, in, like, a derogatory sense. Like, sometimes we'll joke with our friends that are really into some of these, fandoms. that they're not worth it our time, but that's what friends are for. But I just really like Doctor Who's one of them where I'm like, if like to listen to what the premise is, yeah, I'd probably like that. Have I tried? Like, have I seen clips of it? Sure. Like, should I be like based off of my other interests? Like, if I was an algorithm trying to guess based off of other shit that I've watched, would Lloyd like Doctor Who? On paper, it's got the space, it's got the magic, it's got the smart people doing mysteries, it's got the monsters, it's got the I don't know, it's got all the stuff. But for some reason, it's just never really happened for me. It's got British shit. Sometimes British shit's up there. Nah, just for some reason doesn't quite do it. I think Days of Our Lives had like 162 more episodes, but General Hospital had more seasons. Wow, British people are big turnoffs. For you, for sure. For me, it accesses a part of my brain that certain things are funny that wouldn't be without a British accent. But I've got to be in the right mood for it. I definitely have to be in the right mood for it. Wow, look at this. This whole segment completely done. This one almost there. What's really funny is this is a one giant grid system where you put the diamonds down. There's a few spots where the grid system's just lost the plot because I've put diamonds too close together in some spots, but too far away in others. Yeah, that kind of looks right. Two segments completely down. I love British comedy. Yeah, sometimes they really get it. The dryness is good. I love the few episodes of Doctor Who that I watched, but it was too cheesy to watch a lot at once. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's just lasted for so long. It's hit so many different generations of cheesiness. And I also find that the parts that I've seen, it just gets too dramatic too fast, and uh I don't have a lot of emotional currency invested in the characters before it gets dramatic. So I'm just over here like, man, I'm sure I should be feeling something now, but it'll just be an awfully noisy right now. And then when I have those observations about characters and shows, I'm like, man, maybe I'm the evil one. Hey, Josh, welcome in. You heard us talking about Doctor Who. There we go. So this section, all the way through here, completely done. We've actually got a lot of this thing's fucking done. It's so good. I thought for sure we were gonna finish tonight, but my will is not strong. How's it going? Happy end of Monday. It feels like Thursday, not in a we're almost free way, but in a this week's really been long way. Yeah, at the moment we have 5 colors that haven't been opened yet, and there's not a lot in those sleeves. Does anyone remember? I don't remember if it was called Spectrobes. It was a DS game where you basically was like a sci-fi paleontologist, kind of Pokemon-like, kind of. I think it was Spectrobes. Maybe it wasn't Spectrobes. I don't remember. But you had to use different tools to excavate these like fossils, and you could. And on the DS, since the bottom half of it was like pressure sensitive, part of the mechanic was blowing the dirt off the thing you were excavating. I remember Bro was really good at the game, and he was just like so good at not damaging the fossils. And bye bye stream. Okay, bye. You're gonna scuttle. Have fun. Have a good night, and love you. Bye. Thanks for being here. Let's see. But everyone say bye to Adam. Bye. I don't remember where my thought was going with that, but I was just remembering it with like the amount of focus you needed to have. Games that had those kind of like those excavation systems where you know, the further along you got, the more levels of like dirt they add, and you know, different levels of toughness to the soil and different tools. And you know, this tool automatically punches down 4 levels, but if you hit a fossil during that, it takes automatically 20% damage, and if a fossil gets a certain amount of damage done, it gets destroyed and you don't get anything. Like those make my brain happy. They make my brain so happy. Oh, Josh, or anyone who likes horror games, a game that was on my wish list for a while. I haven't really followed development on it lately, but it released today. It's called Zoo. Hold up, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Bum, 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 bum. How do I find my wish list? I can do this. There it is. I got. Oh, Josh has bullied me for my wish list. I got random shit on here that I do not need. Oh, I've got so much random shit on here. Okay. What's happening with my brain? Oh, yes. What just went on the wish list? It didn't go on the wish list, Lloyd. It was on the wish list, and it released today. It starts with the zoo, and I just don't... Oh, I think I crashed my Steam store. Hello? Oh no. Oh no, I broke it. Oh no. Behave, Steam. I know you can't see shit, but there we go. Yeah, it's called Zoo something. Oh, I found it. Zoocosis. It's got mixed reviews, but I mean, it's the first day it's been out. But it's this idea that you're a zookeeper and something's happened that's infecting the animals. But like, you have a job to do and you love the animals, so you have to, you know, go take samples, keep feeding them, taking care of them, all while trying to keep yourself and them alive. So I'm pretty pumped. It looks terrifying. It having mixed reviews is kind of too bad, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that uh for how much hype there was for it, that they take people's feedback well. I'm a little nervous though. Some of these reviews, I'm like scrolling through and looking, browsing, have 3 hours or less time played, and they're just talking like they've played the whole game. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe I'll play it, but if anyone does play it, let me know how it goes. Sensei, welcome in. Ba-da-ba-ba. Easy. Easy. I feel like, do you intimidate people to not redeem first? Like, is that like do you have a thing going on the outside You've got deals with people. Well, welcome in, bud. How's it going? You were talking in Discord about how you were trying to set up streaming and it wasn't going well for you. What's up? Is it tech stuff? This tech stuff sucks. And I know everyone says, you know, are you even a streamer if you don't have tech issues? But it's still, like, some of the most, like, alienating stuff when you're having a hard time and you finally, you know, get yourself ready, get, you know, your schedule figured out, or, like, you finally picked a game and you've installed it and updated it, and then for some reason the fucking microphone's like, yo, man, I don't know. I don't like the air pressure today. I think I'm gonna dip. What do you mean you're gonna dip? You have one job. I'm gonna dip. No, 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 don't do it. Look at this. So from here, all the way to here is complete on this. All of those dots are done. Pure voodoo. Ah, yeah, techie. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. It's really hard to tell on stream. The mic. I keep confusing my mic and my webcam today. Those are two very different pieces of technology. But the webcam doesn't do this yellow justice. Like, this yellow is bright. Like, I'm holding it over the black section there. It's the brightest yellow in this kit. Also, for any Stream Raider pals out there, I got very lucky last time, but I was the only unit, and you know, I might be again, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Now that's a glorious pumpkin. Yes, yes, I agree. Is it not? It's a beautiful pumpkin. The toots have returned. Who has done the tooting? Oh, they didn't even use the command, so they're being sneaky with it. Oh, that's gorgeous. There's a random I, letter I. That is a 9. I just see the sand, the hourglass. Does that mean there's a cooldown? Does it tell you what the cooldown is on the toots? I'm curious what it is now. Now my sister was having the same problem with OBS and I couldn't fix it, but for whatever reason it streamed fine on her laptop, so she couldn't test the audio via OBS, but it worked when she streamed. Oh, I wonder if an audio source was on for stream, but you couldn't monitor it. OBS is goofy, so like if you right click on an audio source and you go to advanced audio properties, it'll pop up that advanced audio properties and you can pick what tracks you want it to be on. But one of the things that always gets me is the audio monitoring column. Your options are monitor off, monitor and output, or monitor only and mute the output. So sometimes that gets really goofy. Gets really goofy real fast if shit's hiding. Now that is not the same. Blah, blah, blah. Now the same is not true for me. I created a second account and went live, but no game audio. It's so hard. That is so hard. Sometimes, if I'm getting especially bullied by audio levels, I'll just say fuck it and just set my desktop audio instead of picking individual windows. Because yeah, some of those are just too difficult to get. It's hard. I love the toots. I like half the time I'm like talking over them, but they just a chorus of little toots in the background. It's great. It's great. 4 minutes left in Stream Raiders if anyone wants to place any units. No pressure. My archer is pretty badass. Oh, look at that, chat. This is our first fruit, our first veggie. What is this? This is our first vegetable. Yeah, see, there's a random eye there, but I'm ignoring it. Because I don't want to paw through these just to find bag number 9. Just to pull... Oh! As I stare it down. As I stare it in the eyes. Hold up. Let me just drop it right on. There we go. What is that A doing? Is that an A? What is that symbol? The fuck is that symbol? Oh, it's a Y. A 25? I don't know what 25 looks like. Let's see. That's a 26. 24. Is 25 like really early then? 23. 18. And 1. Okay, buddy. 18 though. Wasn't that something we needed to revisit? That was an R. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I don't think I will. Like, what the fuck are these E's? Chat, who was in charge of the E's? Because we've definitely... Oh, we have a hydrate. Thank you, Sensi. Thank you. I hadn't had water in a long time, so that was really good for me. Okay, so that's everyone up here. This is 25 and 25. Oh, shit. That's the yellow we're doing now. No wonder why that set seemed familiar. Ta-da! I was like, damn, 25. I feel like I just looked at that. And I did. So real quick look. I'm gonna look at these. These apples really have no business having this bright yellow, but I know if I don't look, I'm gonna miss them. Alright, I didn't see anything. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just didn't see it. And we continue. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is 25 complete. Gosh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? That's gorgeous. That is 2 months in the making. This is our first finished fall vegetable. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. See, I've gone over 1,000 guides, it feels like, and tinkered with settings that I'm not even sure exist, and no game audio in either OBS or Live. What game is it that you can't get audio for? That's rough. Because what game is it? I know some games, if they have like a native window and then a pop-up window, sometimes that'll do it too. That is wild. I can't believe it. All of them. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Self, I believe. What does this do? A magic arrow that persists on the battlefield and boosts the fire rate of ranged units. Lasts for 30 seconds, buffs range fire rates by 100. So let's do that, and let's do it like this. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, let's do that. Start the battle, see what happens. I believe. I seem to be able to one-shot most things. And this boost actually makes us go faster. So hopefully we get a lot of these buildings down before the enemies really start getting to us. Okay, so we've got most of those down. Okay, those slimes seem to take a couple hits. Not a huge fan of that. I'm also not a huge fan of the arrows just getting wasted if the... Oh, shit. Okay, that tank didn't do a ton of damage. It did not do a ton of damage. We just can't get too many of those, because that was terrifying. That was actually terrifying. Alright, let's get that tank before it gets too many shots off. Oh, sick, it only got one. Okay, we are, though, at about 60% health. Not a huge fan of that. Oh, gosh, I wish our character held its ground instead of advancing. Because it's just the tanks that are doing damage to us, and I hate everything about that. They have similar range. If we could crit on that tank, but oh, fuck. It still got a hit off. That's okay, that's okay. We just have to... If one more tank comes out... Okay. We can deal with one more hit. 2 hits, though, it's got, that makes me nervous. I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, please don't be another tank, because we're not going to make it if it's another tank. Come on, come on. Come on, hurry up. I think we got it. No, 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 no. Oh, chat, look how little that health bar was. That was horrible. The RimWorld has other problems. It doesn't add as easily to OBS as other games. One problem at a time, though, lol. Oh, gosh. I feel that. Alright, I'm getting all the gold. I'm getting all the gold. Fuck yeah. Honestly, this is kind of cool. I didn't realize how high level my archery was. Let's see. Let's see, we earned some stuff. Let's see if I can level up some of my units. Let's see, let's upgrade that rogue. The reason why I keep placing the archer is mainly because, it can target flying units, and especially if I'm the only unit out there, I don't want to get in a position where my character can't target anything. So I need to play characters that can target, you know, every unit. Let's see. No archer scrolls, it's kind of a bummer. We do have 700 monies though. So let's what are the let's see, let's just put money into vampire scrolls, honestly. So we can only buy one of those. Got it. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. We can just buy each of these. Let's see. Let's level up our army, get our vampires leveled up. Flying undead armored unit that lands when it attacks its foes. Each attack defeats, heals the vampire for 15%. Oh, that could be really good. No soul equipped. Click here to equip a soul to gain ability. I don't have a soul, man. Huh. It's like most games add an easy, but RimWorld doesn't like it if your camera's already there. You have to add the camera after. Oh. I haven't had... That's interesting, actually. Does it make you delete it completely, the camera, or just remove it from your scene? That's interesting. Can I extract souls yet? Like, do I have anything at level 30? No, the high... Oh, this isn't in level order, is it? Can I sort this by level, please? Oh, 23 is my highest level. That's kind of goofy. Oh, well. Well, let's place another oh gosh, level 3 or level 1? Let's do the level 1. But we have learned the hard way that the levels for difficulty has never been awfully accurate. Um, it says purple is a defensive zone, but I'm not seeing a single defensive zone on this map. So I'm gonna place this right here, so my archer can start by shooting at this. Let's do a little bit of that, just so that our units can all be placed together a little supportively. There we go. We'll let that happen. It's like it's still there, but it no longer has your face in the square. Interesting. Anyways, not a problem compared to audio. That's true. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. All right, 29 minutes until that battle goes. Oh. All right, Lloyd. What are we doing next? Let's go to this apple right over here. Perfect. Look at how much of this is done, chat. This is awesome. This is great. Okay. So O's and N's are gonna basically finish those apples. Is that 14 and 15? It is. It is, it is. Sensi, I know you're like really on random releases on Steam. I was talking earlier right before you popped in actually about Zoo. Oh fuck! One sec. I need to look it up again. Ooh, Epic Pie Day Vampire. Yes. What's my brain doing? Hold up, one sec. It's called Zoo something. Zoocosis. Looks very spooky. Dance. This Sensi's little what is your character Sensi? Oh, Nose Pass, that's right. There you go. So that is that color, a very bright orange, and this orange is 14, which is N. Here we go. Is really neat. Sometimes I forget what resources I have available to me, and like sometimes, especially like with like bills and shit, some things are less accessible than others, but I realized today that I could just order groceries to my house. I could just do that. Excuse you. And I hadn't done grocery shopping for the week, and I was like, damn, I've got literally like nothing to eat. Like I could eat ramen all week, but like it's not even the kind of ramen that I have. It doesn't even have like dehydrated veggies. It's like the basic ramen. Do that. And I ordered the food and it came back. It came pretty fucking fast. And the one thing about Instacart that I'm like not a huge fan of is maybe I didn't look hard enough, right? But I couldn't set whether I was going to allow substitutions or not. So like I ordered 1 pack of yogurt covered raisins and they didn't have it in the pack I ordered it in, so they gave it to me in the one that was twice the size. And luckily I'm gonna eat it, but and they charge you for it too. So like I was like, I don't know, like I'm in a position where it doesn't bother me too much, but spending an extra several dollars was not what I was expecting. Toots, excuse you. I think it's pretty good though for accessibility wise. It's a good start. It's a good start. I think it needs to get improved a little bit. because if anything, if any accessibility thing is like doesn't have, like a set cost around it, like that's just an added privilege to be able to be like, oh yeah, let's just hope this gets hopefully I get the food I wanted and not in a ginormous quantity that either I can't afford or I'm not gonna finish and it's gonna go bad. But overall, pretty swanky. We live in the future. Future, and the future is getting groceries delivered to your house. Damn, look at that. Sensi over on YouTube using emotes. Adorable. Adorable. That's weird. They shouldn't be able to upcharge you. Yeah, it is a little weird. Like when I order from the supermarket and like pick it up at the store, they have to tell you what gets replaced. Um, and technically they're supposed to give you like the chance to say, actually, I don't want that. And usually though, I have noticed that the store, like to pick up at the store, you set your substitutions ahead of time. With the grocery app, to like get a driver to go buy for you and deliver. I didn't really look hard enough, I'm gonna be honest. Because, I didn't feel good enough to drive to the store. I didn't feel good enough to read very specific option steps. I was kind of go hand in hand, missing out on details, and not feeling good enough to go to the store. But yeah, no, I went to a Ren fair this past weekend. It was really fun. It was really fun. I need to get myself a little walking stick. That one of those mobility aids that has a little tiny bench that folds out from it. I feel like that'd be really good for me because I always do this where I either go for a walk for like a nice walk, a long walk, nature walk for the first time in a couple months, or go to a concert, or go to a museum, or go somewhere that I'm really excited to go to, but I forget that my body will like shut down sometimes if I'm on my feet for too long. And it's so frustrating when it happens too because I don't know why. I forget every time that my body does this. And like at the Ren Fair, they had these wonderful, most of it was like paved walking trail. And that it's always a toss up on if that's like good for my joints or not because the pavement's really hard and you can feel it in your joints when you walk. But that also means that it's even, so you're not like fucking up your ankles too much. It's like it's a real 50-50. Wow, that like closed up real fast. So it's just those O's and then the random ones that I missed in the middle from other colors. Let us continue. I love when your stream raiders dailies are simple and not buff assist 150 times. Sometimes I can only eat so many chocolate covered raisins. I like yogurt covered raisins. It feels like I'm being extra healthy because I'm being good to my I don't know. What is it that yogurt does? It's good for your gut bacteria or something? That definitely sounds real. But you're eating yogurt and raisins? Stuff that I have a hard time eating on my own. But when you add them together, for some reason, they're extra yummy. Add them together and make them more dehydrated than they were to begin with. Oh yeah, yogurt, but they force more on you. That's not okay. I'll have to do a little more reading in the app to see if I can be like, if it's not there, don't get it for me. I feel like though I would have been sadder. I feel like I would have been sadder though if they're like, oh, the exact one you asked for wasn't there. No yogurt covered raisins for you. So I guess, and what also made me have peace with it was, what choice would I have made in the store if I was like, I want this, and then those were the options I had? What would I have done? Probably what they did. Probably what they did. It was a random X. Ah, we did X last time. That's 24. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. This pumpkin up here has a lot of this N. I might just do all the apples first with this orange so that I can feel like really accomplished. I love the dancing with the emotes. Let me drop some stars for you guys. Let's see. I hope everyone's having a good day. Now let me minimize that though so that my eyeballs don't. Stream Reduce is currently green screened and is bright, bright. So when I had it up to play with it, I was like, Jesus Christ. The sun, the concentrated, undiluted power of the sun. Thanks for being here, everyone. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you vibing while I torture myself for the 7th or 8th week in a row with this thing. I know I've occasionally had to take a day off here and there for streaming, so I appreciate y'all hanging tight during the schedule snafus. The first week of this month, I actually took a surprise mental health week off from literally everything in life. Very thankful I was able to do that. It's a happy little unplug and recoup. There we go. I took 4 years off. I would love to take 4 years off. That sounds like such a good time. Especially if you're just allowed to do that. Right, I'm imagining there were some responsibilities involved maybe, but to just be able to not do anything that directly impacted, you know, your ability to survive in capitalism or whatever. It's super funny whenever I watch anime, watch TV shows, movies, read books, manga, when a character's like college aged and they don't have to have a job. I'm like, damn. How would college have been if I didn't have to work? Because I had to have 4 jobs actually while I did my undergrad. And it was rough. It was rough, and a lot of the time it felt like I didn't really like belong there. No one was like, oh wow, loser, you have to work. It was more like uh, dude, a lot of kids were able to choose like, oh, I get to socialize today or study or where I just kind of felt like I was just trying to recover all the time. It took me 2 of those to fall in love with alone time. You're still on your 3 years break. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I'm really glad that was able to happen. I'm hoping, I'm feeling the stars aligning and all of those fun things. I need to get like I want to do voice acting, and I need to get more not serious about it, because as soon as I get serious about stuff, I talk myself out of it. But I need to do like some practice with like either accents or trying out different monologues and finding what I like and what I can what different what my range is, because I'm in a really unique spot at the moment where I could do masculine and feminine voicing and androgynous voicing if I, you know, use the right muscles and use the right face shape and all that fun stuff. Uh, and what I need to do is I need to just do it. I need to not be like, the state of my future, my ability to ever experience happiness relies on my ability to pursue this brand new skill. Uh, I think removing the guilt and expectation from that is gonna help a little bit. Just a little bit. Bring you up so you can see this pumpkin that I talked myself into not doing next. This looks like a fleck. It doesn't look like a complete one, so I'm gonna move that to the side. I feel like a lot of hobbies or a lot of creativity, as soon as I start engaging in it, immediately my brain's like, oh, okay, perfect, this will save us. This will deliver us from modern day I don't know, feudal system. Like we are all you and me. Are you me? That's kind of cool. So get serious and your brain talks you out of it. Yeah, yeah. Good one. A good fart is how that was. Oh. The goofiness in me recognizes and sees the goofiness in you. That kind of group love and discovery. I'm trying to gently, so that I don't create expectation around it, but I'm trying to do this thing where I let my brain, or I let myself naturally flow in and out of like project hyper focuses. Um, for about a week or two there, I was really into learning Japanese and teaching myself how to program Python. And I'm like, this comes back every now and then. I don't know when it'll come back, but it'll come back. So you don't have, that fiery, like every 5 seconds we have to do this, like thing that used to bring you joy that you had like 2 weeks ago. Great. Let's like document it, write it down real quick, and then like put that in a shelf somewhere visible so that you could revisit it whenever you want to, but we're not going to be like, damn, we failed another thing that we said we were gonna learn. Like, I feel like, I don't know about you, chat, but that doesn't work well for me. Like, another thing we failed, everything's horrible. No, no, no. This is on we're just cleaning up the mental proverbial workspace, the workbench. Gently putting it in some boxes, putting it up on the shelf, the open shelf, so that we can do it whenever we want. And now I gently offer myself, okay, what do we want our next thing to be? Is this some more micro learning? Which to me, micro learning might have another meaning, but the way I understand it, micro learning is it's especially like phone apps and stuff where you can replace random periods of social media scrolling with either learning another language, learning like flashcards, or there's a lot of micro learning focus apps and stuff out there that are supposed to be like 5 to 10 to 15 minutes of replacing doom scrolling. Like, what's the next hyper focus? Is it going to be more micro learning? Like, is it just a different language? Is it a different Like, are we gonna try? Like, how we feeling about like 3D animation? No, a little too ambitious. All right, a little too technical. So if that's too technical, how about market research? Yes, good fart. I try to ignore the fails and compliment my successes no matter how small. That's really good. I really like that. I really like that because that way I could start replacing, for some reason, I feel like a lot of people do it, but for some reason, my brain will remember that one negative for days, for weeks, while the positives are, well, of course that should have happened. And that's goofy. We shouldn't do that. That's not nice. That's not nice to us at all. Oh my god, this pumpkin's gonna take so fucking long. So fucking long, chat. Yes, we must be nicer to oneself. Yes, yes, I agree, I agree. We must be nicer to oneself. Drink more water. You have another hydrate. I shall drink more water. Hmm. Oh, and a stretch. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good stretch. Whew. Another hydrate? And that wasn't for me. That's not a fart redemption. Whew. Thank you, thank you, Sensi and Dancing, for caring about my well-being. We be floating. Oh my gosh. The emotes are so funny because, like, sometimes your character gets like a little nervous face on it. It's like, I hope no one noticed. Yeah, they noticed. You're loud as fuck. How funny would that be if during a scary game someone tooted their avatar? That would probably end me. That'd probably end me. No ifs, ands, or buts. Dude. Thanks for spending your Monday night with me, folks. Appreciate you. I'm like super locked in on this particular orange. That's looking good. Thank you for being here, Lloyd. Oh, thanks, Dancing. You're the best. I'm gonna take this off screen and shake it a bit. Get those diamonds spread out. Let's move this up. There we go. Look at that. I sure am, but so aren't you. I'd rather listen to the ramblings of your brain than mine. That's awesome. I think my brain's a little bit of a terrifying place, but I feel very privileged. Let's see. Let's take a quick break so I can refill my drink. I'll play a little ad so that anyone who's not subscribed doesn't get to miss out on the art when an auto ad goes through in 12 minutes. So instead, we'll play a longer ad during the break so that no auto ads play later on. Oh, that's gonna look awesome when it's done. Oh, I'm pumped. Alright, chat, about 5-minute break is what I'm thinking. And then when we get back, we'll send that Stream Raiders battle too. Alright, enjoy the break, and thank you for hanging out during the ads during the break. Get some water, get some food, get whatever you need. We'll be back. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Hello. Welcome back from the break, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And it looks like that Stream Reduce battle's ready. Let's send it. Sensi! Sensi saved us all. Let's do a haste then. Get us all nice and fast. He's placed his epic, vengeful vampire pumpkin. We have a berserker. We have a mighty monk. What kind of berserker is this? Rampaging berserker? Is it cute? Wait, let me check. Oh my gosh, Holidays 2023 berserker. It looks like a kitty with candy canes. That was fucking cute. Well, that was well worth it. So let's get you your gold. Let's let you get that. Since he got the gold. Hell yeah. Perfect, perfect. Let's send another. Let's do the 2. Oh. That tank looked me in the eye and I had a flashback. I've learned my lesson, so I definitely need to do the... Oh, what's that? Oh, if we grab this, it'll get us a boost, so I'll put that there. And we will... We'll do something like this. We'll do something like this. I'm not sure what I want from the situation, but I feel like this is not very organized. So that link that just played in Twitch chat, you can click on that, or you can manually go to the link that's on my screen, and you can place some units. But enjoy. Alright, so that goes off in about 30 minutes. Here we are. Alright, let's continue. Alright. So, about this 2, 3, 4, these 4 segments, they're not done, but they're done for this particular orange. So that's good. We will take it. Look at that. Thanks for watching the ads. Your support matters. The current ad schedule creates the least disruption for unsubscribed viewers. Feel free to ask me to repeat myself if an ad cut me off. I just wanted to see Nosepass recite that. I feel like the second the quote command's back, I think that's you're gonna add that to it. Won't be the new quote 7, but maybe the new quote 17. Sounded like an epic unit got placed a few seconds ago. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I'm locked in, locked in. It's like a weird little plastic bit was sticking off of that one there. Might have been too small for you to see, but definitely throwing me off. The classic quote 7. Sensei's emotional support quote. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Last two sections for this end. There's a random U right here. U is 21. Yeah, that was an earlier one for sure. Like, try really hard not to, like, hunch over this, but also not just fuck up my bag. There we go. Lately, I've really been getting, like, the intrusive thought to pierce my own ears. I already have 2 sets of piercings, but it's like, oh, but I could do one there or there, and I'm like, I told my friend about it, and they're like, let's go somewhere. Haven't gone, haven't planned yet, but... And I have a vacation at the end of this coming month, so especially if I get a piercing that heals, that takes a long time to heal, I really want to get an industrial bar. And what that is that's that bar that goes across the entire, like, top of your ear. It's basically just one long actual bar, and it cuts through like 2 spots at the top of your ear. So it kind of like usually has something that dangles, like you know, how do I explain this? Like, you know how the top of your ear is very oval shaped? Well, what it would do is it would kind of like cut across the top, where it would punch a hole through either side that it overlaps with, like, your upper, I don't know if you'd call that your lobe, but the edges of your ear up there. And so what it would do is the back of it would, like, kind of lay against your ear, and the upper, the one of the higher parts of your ear. And usually there's like a design that'll like dangle there. It's very cool. Very cool. But the pain in the ass is that it's one of the longest, it's one of the ear piercings that takes the longest to heal, just because of like how aggressive and how big those piercings need to be. Like, those can take months, I guess. I think if anything, I would do that after I got back from vacation, if that's what I went with. I don't know. I don't think I'd do a face piercing. I don't think I need face piercings in my life. Maybe eventually, but it's just not... I get too many sensory overload things that a face piercing, I feel like, would very quickly be a sensory overload mistake. Especially if it heals funny. Here we go. We are closing in on the last dozen or so ends for this one pumpkin. What's really cool is after these next 3 colors are done, then it's going back through and catching the ones that are hiding that we missed. The ones that we've already gone through once and been like, ah, yes, that was everything for that color. Yeah. Boy, were we wrong. That one's stuck to the... There we go. I was like sitting there fighting it. It was sticking to the tray. And there's nothing like really sticky about anything but the paper. So it's usually the wax or some sort of odd suction things. Sounds too ouchy. The piercing or specifically one of the piercings over the others? Or just piercings in general? Alright, that's the last N. All that's left is orange O's. And then this random U. Perfect. Great. So I'm gonna swivel the camera back to our last apple over here by the pomegranate. There we go. I'm trying to see if there's like one angle that's better for the lighting. Oh, well. Yeah, fuck it. That's good enough. Okay. There are A's and B's in these apples that I absolutely fucking dropped the ball on. I did those colors before and went, yep, that looks good. And then these poor apples were just left in the cold. No skin, no diamond skin added. Exposed to the elements. Wondering if they'll ever get their color. Shake that over here, away from the sticky paper. I just got it all over the table because I am extra good at this. There we go. Oh gosh, there's a bunch of ends over here. There's also lowercase a's, which are kind of throwing me off. They're very weird looking. Like, I get there's only so many letters in the alphabet, and when you get up to 31 different colors, you gotta get creative, but cursive A's is a choice. Especially since you could have just fucking done numbers. Like, I don't get why they had to do letters. I do not get why that was a necessity. A spike through the ear. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I keep tasting how close we are to finishing this. And it's so frustrating. It's invigorating, invigorating. We're manifesting positivity and more wax on this thing. There we go. A bloop. There we go. I don't know what this song's doing, but we're gonna move along. It's so cool. I'm also noticing how wobbly this webcam is right now. Should I just like bully it too aggressively at one point? Man, I really thought there was a chance we're gonna finish this. It just keeps going. And like, I make so much progress, and every time it's like, man, you did all that, and you still got so much left, man. Maybe it's the journey, not the destination. But holy shit, do I want to get somewhere? Almost done with the ends on this bad Larry. Oh my good golly gosh. Good golly gosh, chat. Good golly gosh. Oh, that's it. That was the last end. Alright, this is when I take this away. Zoom out in my brain of brains. And just stare at this until I find a miscellaneous end that I missed. There's a fucking F on the first apple. How did I miss an F? In my defense, there's not a lot of F's on these apples. It's like a deep brown, kind of. So that's a 6? That's actually a gray. Where's that 6? Is it you? That's 5. There's 6. Come on, 6. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Let's see if I can drop it anywhere near it. Eh. It's upside down, but we got the spirit. Alright, you flip over. There we go. Perfect. I don't know if I'm emotionally available to start doing O's, because that's most of that. Well, let's wrap this color up, and let's do a color that doesn't have a lot of slots on this board. You know, give us a sense of progress, you know? Alright, so there's that. So if we did 30 or 29, we're looking at... Oh my gosh, I thought these were colors I missed. No, that's the cursive A and the /. Oh, I thought I missed those. I did a lot better than I thought I did. So instead of jumping to that, how about we do 4, which is the last of the spoon down here, and the last of this little container. Let's do that. Does anyone have any fun seasonal events planned? Sometime in the future we might go apple picking with some friends. Go. Here we are. I promise you, even though it's imperceptible, this gray is different than the other 4 grays we've worked on today. Alright. I think 4 is D. It is, okay. I just assumed at first. I just punched the shit out of that microphone. I'm sorry, everybody. Rip your eardrums. Okay, great. A couple T's, C's. Yeah, T's there. C's, C's. 1 W, 1 T. That is so funny how that happens. I don't even know what my brain does. Alright, so we're gonna shimmy over to the spoons. There are the spoons. There it is. Perfect. Hello, Steve. Welcome. Welcome to consciousness. I just thought it was a Wednesday for some reason. This week has really been the longest already. Part of me feels like I want to not end stream until I finish this in some sort of like cursed like attempt to finish this thing. But I know that's not healthy, like even a little bit. And then all up in there. It's because work was so fun today. Josh, I don't even. Yeah, it was, it was the fun of an entire week's work in one day. You're quite right. Twitch didn't tell me. Oh, it didn't? I know Twitch likes to turn off notifications. It really does feel like a whole week's happened. Look at that spoon. Those spoons are nice. Even just watching it felt like a week. Josh is like, damn, good thing I don't gotta touch that yet. Sheesh, I need a break just looking at it. That's pretty good. I am prepared to put this back in the container and then need colors from it in 5 seconds. I have to start taking calls to help get the numbers down and then realize they never install Touchpoint on my computer. Like, I can tell people, there's not a fix yet, they're working on it. Can I take down your information? Oh wait, I can't. Yep, not to give any other, program names or anything, but 2 very important things went down at our job, and they were very important things, incredibly important things. And every single person who relies on those things reached out to us. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Let's see. So we've got those colors done. Alright, so what should I do next? I'm noticing there's some E's here that I miss. Let's get that 5 back. There we go. I don't need a ton, but just enough to fuck around right here. Oh, that looks lovely. At least in person, this is pulling that dimension on the back of the spoons out very nicely. Look at that. Looking very fancy, very spoony. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna take another quick look if there's any E's I missed. I was pretty thorough everywhere else but at those spoons. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Package those back up. I'm trying so hard not to do the orange because it's yeah, considering the other colors that are left, it's got so much. It's quite the volume of orange. Alright, next we're doing 3, which is not 3, 30. We're doing 30, which is the diagonal. This seems to be like the truest, almost salmon pink. A little too light, but pretty close to salmon. Alright, so that diagonal, let's see. Nothing here. A couple in here. Okay, let's bring this over. This apple right here in the high point has some pink. So pink. Sockeye salmon or Atlantic? Dude, the second I said that, I had a flashback to that Hues and Clues game, where Mike doesn't know what any Pokemon colors are. While I'm setting up this battle, Hues and Clues chat is a toots, immediate toots. It's a really great party game where one person has a color and they have to try to convince everyone else which color on this giant grid of a bajillion thousand colors is the color they're holding. And usually it goes very poorly. It goes very poorly. And we find out that a lot of people don't know what colors are. Alright, thank you Sensi and Wildstream for the units. Let's see how that went. Oh, up here, nice. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll give you the haste up here. That way, you can zoom. Damn, he's zooming. I like that my archer is kind of supporting from out there instead of running in. It's very good. Gets the tanks while they're distracted. Good, good. I love that for us. Thank you for all the units. Max gold for viewers. Alright, Wildstream and Sensi, congrats on your rewards. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's... Gonna regret this one, but let's send another one. And... what am I supposed to set for quests? I'm supposed to place 5 units. Kill 3 ranged units. Let's collect that. Great. Give. Okay. 2 musketeers. Alright, I'll place musketeer. Give me my musketeer. Do I have a musketeer? It's not the highest level, I'll tell you fucking what. Great. So let's keep everyone together. Keep everyone together, why not? Do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Perfect. Alright, happy unit placing. Cool beans. Alright. And back we go. What am I doing? Oh, yes, we're moving the camera, but yeah. Perfect. Get this apple. Colored. We started watching Bochi the Rock, the anime, and it's this adorable girl with anxiety, and she just wants to be in a band. The like physical comedy that they use in the anime is really good. I feel like I've just seen too many anime lately that follow the same exact formula for how they animate things or how they do punchlines and stuff, and so it's just kind of refreshing seeing jokes played out a little bit differently in this one. Look at that apple, that's a nice apple. My unit there gives me last bodybuilder vibes. Yeah, from Death Road to Canada, that's right, that's right. That's so true. Yo, what a classic. That game's so good. It definitely either makes or breaks your self-esteem for the day though when you play it. The trope of overpowered character that doesn't know they're overpowered kills me. Is there an anime that comes to mind for that? That's pretty funny. I honestly can't think of one. That's mainly why I'm asking. Or like they're self-conscious when they really shouldn't be. Is that kind of what you're saying? Damn, I guess I didn't have any of these when I thought I did. Well, guess that's it for that color. No use wasting time on it. Fuck. Alright, so that is good. I've been trying to ignore this orange for so long. No, we can still wait. We still got one more. This 29, the cursive A. I parry everything and One Punch Man. Oh, I should try One Punch Man again because I watched the first episode a long time ago now. It's a very long time ago now. And didn't get it. Like I finished it and I was like, "Oh, what's the point of this show? I don't I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I signed up for." And then I never went back. Like they set up where like oh I kind of get what they were doing. They were making it look like the enemy in the first episode was the big bad, and then he very much so wasn't. But I was just like, I don't know what, I don't know where this story can even possibly go from here. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't sold. I didn't purchase it. I did not QVC finance it. Didn't get the 20-30% off when I invited a friend promo code. Bit of a long name, but suppose the kid from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town. These anime just aggravate me. No, aggregate. I know. I know that's what you actually meant. Oh, I just fucking left this camera over here while I'm doodly doopin' over here on this apple. There we go. There we go. Much better. I'm over here like oohing and on. Look up to check if it's in frame. Very much so. Hasn't been in frame for 5 hours. That's it for that one. Sick. That cursive A, though, had a ton somewhere. It must have just been that last apple. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's so many up here. Oh. Oh. So cool. I hear lurking at work. Well, have a safe work shift, buddy. Hopefully it goes well with no big surprises. There we go. I'm trying so hard to finish this. I'm contacting your manager. God damn it. That's the guy who finished One Piece. Hilarious. I can't remember what stage you were at, but you were doing something. I was training. Every time I like black out for a couple seconds and like hope I finish these A's, there's still like 30 of them left over here. It's a little cursive A's. Being an absolute menace to my mental health. So close. The training never said don't watch 500 episodes of an anime while doing training. Oh shit. Training also never said that it's gonna be terribly useful. Do you ever find in the office that you're bored out of your mind because you can't have like all of your different what's the word? Enrichment sources while you're working? There we go. Okay, that was the last A. This one has O's, 2 U's, and B's. Those are cursive A's. That's a capital set of A's right there. Yeah, I think that's it for that. Alrighty, chat. My brain is actually exploding a little bit. I think I need to decompress before I go to bed for the day. There are... Let me zoom out so you can just take a look at just how much we've done. If it'll let us zoom out. Let's see. Let's see. Can I? Oh, it won't let me go the opposite direction. Understood. How about I just do this instead? No? Fuck you. I can... I can fix this. Why is it? Is that just how big this is? Interesting. Well, two can play at that game. Yeah. So this is a bigger view of the whole thing, and I'm like kind of flexing it so you can take a look at how many diamonds are on this thing. This thing's almost completely done. This thing's gorgeous. The colors have such a higher saturation in person. It's just not picking up correctly on the camera at all. Just sat down and was terrified the whole time because I didn't tighten the oh, completely lost the bolt on this camera arm. Well, I guess I'll deal with that another time. But anyway, that's how that's looking. But yeah, so it's just this pumpkin over here with those oranges. The oranges right here. This is actually complete. It's just reflecting really goofy. What if I do that? Does that look better? Yeah, a little bit, because that's a nice fleshy pink. Oh, look at all this shit. Look at this fucker. This is great. I think when I'm done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it with like maybe not a puzzle adhesive, but something to kind of like bond it all down. I might also cut the edges quite a bit because it seems to, you know, have a line that goes to about 1.5 centimeters from the edge all around. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Anywho, unless I go absolutely insane and go, I need to finish this now, um, I'll record this off stream if I end up getting anywhere near finishing it, but this is where we're at, so thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate you. Let's send that battle because I can feel my brain shutting off, and I would like to send that Stream Raiders battle while we're thinking about it. Maybe, maybe not. Where is it? Maybe, maybe not. Stream Raiders. Here it is. Alright, perfect. Thank you everyone for placing your units. Let's drop a start early because my brain would like us to send this battle. Love you too, dancing. Love you too. Let's do that haste. Start. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all very much. Good, all units peel off in both directions. Take care of the source of the danger. Yo, Josh got the most kills. Congrats, Josh. Alright, since Josh got the most kills, let's give him the scrolls. Give him the scrolls. Hell yeah, enjoy your paladin scrolls. Well, everyone, thanks for playing today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the stretches, the hydrates, the firsts. Ooh, 100 rubies. Don't mind if I do. But anywho, thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. And I am gonna go live again on Wednesday. So, if you haven't, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss when I went live. Steve showcased how sad that is when that happens. But, yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here on Wednesday. Thank you, everyone. You have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. It's hard out there, but we'll make it. Catch you later. Bye.